And there you see his 4th season with 100 ribbies. I think that's more important than just a 300 batting average.
1-1 the count.
Only Lou Gehrig, Dave Winfield, and the mighty Babe have done that for the Yankees. Did I say Joe DiMaggio?
No.
All right, well, he's in there too. The one thing that's in Tim Hudson's favor, and you can see a lot of check swings, and that's because they have not really faced him. He only pitched against them last year. So it may take the Yankees an at-bat or two just to adjust to what he's trying to do to them. So truthfully, everything is in his favor the first time around.
Into the alley in left center field. Nobody's going to get that ball all the way to the wall. Williams on his way to second, and he'll pull in there, and he represents the tying run. Martinez asks for and gets timeout. That's what he's trying to do. Pull the ball to the right side. He'd love to get a hit, but failing that, get that runner to third base.
Sometimes a good pitcher like Hudson will take advantage of that, knowing that you're trying to pull the ball. He ran that ball way off the plate toward the outside, and if he can get ahead, he would probably throw him a changeup, knowing that he's trying to pull the ball.
A little bit inside. 1-1 the count. Martinez in the regular season drove in 91 runs this year, but it was a disappointing season for him. He's been such a fine hitter down through the years.
Good pitch there by Hudson. He ran that pitch away. It looked like a splitter running away. Normally, a manager likes for a hitter, a left-handed hitter, to try to pull the ball up until he gets 2 strikes. Once you get 2 strikes, he'll normally tell you go ahead and drive him in. That means if you hit it back through the middle or left field, that's okay.
1-2 the count. Got him.
That's exactly how he would pitch him. You get him, you know he's trying to pull the ball, and you get ahead of him, you throw him that little off-speed pitch, and there's nothing he can do because he's going to be out in front of it.
Paul O'Neill stands in. And Glenn Allen Hill moves on deck. And Hudson has reached back for a little extra here.
Right. Well, that's what good pitchers do. They pitch best when they're in trouble. They can hold the damage to a minimum.
That's what Don Sutton talks about all the time, is damage control.
And that's the sign of a good pitcher. That separates the good pitchers from other pitchers. Sometimes guys get in trouble and they just can't stop it.
O'Neill's in the hole, 0-2.
That was interesting there with the shot we showed you. You could see Tim Hudson changing the grip in his glove, and that's to keep Bernie Williams from knowing exactly what he was throwing. Well, he was rolling it around in his glove, and that's just a good fastball tailing away, and O'Neill a little late on it.
0-2 the count. He doesn't have to throw him a strike here. Bouncing ball, slowly hit, tough play, no play. First and third.
The A's were successful against Glen Allen Hill when they didn't throw him a strike when he started game 2.
1 ball, no strikes.
This was the big hit of the game because it put the Yankees ahead for the first time in that ball game, and it assured them that they could win it because Pettit was pitching so well. I talked to him before the game. He said he just has to calm down and not chase pitches.
Check, swing, strike.
He said he's just so excited because he gets a chance to play and he wants to do so well, but he said he must calm down.
He looks extremely calm.
Right. But he's churning inside.
Yes, apparently. A ball and a strike. First and third. 1 out. Oakland leads at 1-0.
I don't think there's any secret to how the A's will try to pitch Glen Allen. They will try to throw change-ups and sliders away. And if they throw him a fastball, they want it to be up and out of the strike zone.
Little chopper back to the mound. Goes to the plate. Too late. Everybody's sick. Runners are at first and second with 1 out.
I don't know how they score that. It should be a fielder's choice, but I don't know how they scored.
Fielder's choice RBI, I would guess. That's what it is.
Well, he's made some good pitches, but you have to give the Yankees credit. They put the ball in play. And anytime you put the ball in play, you have a chance.
High fly ball into center field. O'Neill's going to tag at third. Let's see if he tries to move over. No. He's going to stay home, and they're 2 out.
And we talked about Scott Brocious, the opening game of the series. He's more of a mistake hitter. You know, there are ways to get him out, and they know exactly how they want to pitch him. Just do not make mistakes, and they feel like they will be able to get him out.
They play him to pull, do the A's, just slightly. A lot of room in right center.
There you see his numbers. He had 300 when they won 114 ball games. Last year 247, and this year down to 230. He also drove in 99 runs in 98, so he had a very good RBI season.
2 out.
And this is what you do not want to do. If you fall behind him, you have to come into him, you have to get in, and that's when he's at his best.
And if you walk him, then you got to contend with Derek Jeter.
But Scott Brocious has had some good postseason at-bats in the last couple of years.
Three balls, no strikes.
This is also a situation where Joe Torre might let him hit 3-0 because he's a good fastball hitter, and he's going to get a fastball here.
They walked him on 4 straight, and they're loaded for Jeter.
got him out the first time with a split-fingered fastball, and he rolled it to third base.
2 out in the inning. The bases are full of Yankees. There's the strike. Very good luck when the bases have been full. Really feel badly for Dieter, don't you? He makes about $8 zillion. He's single and lives in New York.
And plays for the Yankees. And on top of that, he's a great player.
And a great kid, too. Very nice young man. The 1-1. Ground ball, deep short, booted, everybody's safe, and the Yankees lead. He had to play at third base if he comes up, but he couldn't. Posada struck out his first time. Had a home run cut, but came up empty. Outfield plays him. Well, shaded a step toward right field, but for all intents and purposes, straight away.
And the one thing that Art Howe told us is that this guy's a battler. He will continue to fight all the way through. And he showed you that because he hasn't tried to overthrow the ball or try to just get mad and throw the fastball by anyone.
Foul ball. Way out in front. He hit it hard, but just a noisy strike. It's 0-2.
The tendency sometimes for young pitchers is things go wrong, they try to throw their way out of the jam. But he's continued to pitch. He's made good pitches, and he just has not had the luck that he thinks, that he probably deserves so far in this inning. But he's still making pitches.
The 0-2 pitch with the bases loaded and 2 out. Strike 3 called, inning over. Posada doesn't like that. But the Yankees claim the lead. 3 hits, 2 runs.